Welcome to Gio and Chris. Tonight we're going to be investigating the Edinburgh Manor. Now this place has over 200 documented deaths and a lot of dark history has happened in this specific manor here in Iowa. Massively cold. Alright, but tonight we're going to find out, like we always do, if this place actually lives up to its name and to see what activity we do capture tonight. But tonight Gio and Chris are not alone. We have two very special guests. Give it up for Arlene and Demonautica.
What's up, guys?
Now, Demonautica, we actually met up with her at the Stanley Hotel last year. And she is featuring on the Gio and Chris channel. First collab for 2025. And yeah, how does it feel to, I guess, investigate a haunted location? The Edinburgh Manor specifically.
Pretty chillin'.
Are y'all ready?
First collab and it's really cold.
Literally supposed to reach like single digits tonight, and I don't know, I might honestly get hypothermia tonight. All right, other than that, guys, let's go on and investigate the Edinburgh Manor. God damn, Chris Plistic.
I'm Kat, and I am your representative today. Welcome to Edinburgh Manor. So this is not the first building, it is the second building, possibly third building on site. I had showed you guys the picture inside of the first house. It was built in 1846. That's the original poor farm. They had about 300 acres, so they actually farmed the area to be able to put food on the table, which is kind of an interesting type of building to have. Men, women, and children lived here. Quite a variety of different things that happened in the space. The interesting thing is the handicapped people, or the people that were unable to work, they were taken care of, but not in the way that you would think. So this was not a hospital. This was not an asylum. This was a poor farm, a county home. So the people that helped take care of the other people were the residents, the people that lived there. The property was ran by a steward. His wife would have been called the matron. If they had children, the children worked too. And they lived on the property and took care of everybody like one big family. Now, the first house was on property till 1910. In that year, they moved it with horse and cart over to Scotch Grove, Iowa, which is about 6 miles away. And then they started building this in 1910. It opened up in 1911 and operated as a poor farm still. Around the 1930s, it did change a little bit. They changed the name to county home. That doesn't really mean all that much, but that is when they did separate it out into the men's wing, which is the wing behind me here, and the women's wing, which is the one behind you guys over there. Children would have been moved out around that time. So if you were here as a family, your children would have been sent elsewhere to an orphanage to be adopted out into families. The theory is children being adopted would be more likely to be raised to be useful citizens. What a thought. So apparently the people here were not useful citizens. Reality is some of the most talented masons, carpenters, farmers that lived in Jones County lived right here. So they were very skilled because that's the only way they could make money. They would get picked up by farmers or locals to be able to go do workplaces and then get brought back. Hoping to have a little extra spending money. So we're gonna do the men's side first, which is this side over here. Now this room here, 104, we do get some activity with this room. The gentleman's name is Jerry, usually captured via spirit box or other voice device. Jerry likes to talk about very specific things. Drums is one of the things that is a very common topic, and Davy Crockett. Isn't that fun? You guys know who that is, right? All right, so we have no record that tells us that there was ever a Jerry in this room, but we actually did find our Jerry. So his name is Jerry Cole. He passed away post-2000s. He was a patient here from the age of 17 into his 70s, long time. So he may have been in this room at some point. We just don't have records, but again, you saw how good the records are from the earlier stuff. Now I do know that Jerry lived in this room down here. So you'll see we actually have trigger objects for Jerry in this space here. You're welcome to use them elsewhere also. But this for sure was Jerry's last bed before they moved him out. He died somewhere else 2 weeks after they moved him due to health reasons. So they had taken him to skilled nursing up in Monticello and he passed away somewhere else. But we do get him here. This room we do get him quite a bit. Again, spirit box is the most common way to interact. Sometimes we do get other devices that go off in the space, but it's hard to tell who is doing those things all the time. You do have a Davy Crockett book. You also have a raccoon hat sitting on this bed. Please feel free to use those as trigger objects. We did find out, news articles have shown us that Jerry did play drums. He was a snare drum player in the Edinburgh Band in the 90s. So he did play drums. He also sang. There's articles in the newspapers that talk about him singing as well. Talking to actual staff that did work here when he was still alive. He used to run around wearing a raccoon hat because Davy Crockett was his favorite thing in the whole world. You betcha I went out and got a raccoon hat within that same month. It was a hard find for a thrift find, but we found one. We had a few toys in here. The toys are because we call this the children's room. So if you have done any of the research, this room is usually referred to as the children's room. We do get activity in here that is various children. The most common is Susie, or Suzanne, or Suzette. There's a little bit of controversy on what the full name is. She's about 7 to 10. She does do audible sounds, meaning you don't necessarily need equipment to capture her. If you're hearing humming, whistling, kind of a sing-songy little girl's voice, sometimes we get giggling or other sounds that sound like a little girl. That is very common. So all of the stories I am telling you are things that have happened over many, many years, but they kind of pick and choose where they want to act and do and be, and I never know what day, what it's going to be the next day. So I've been investigating here over 10 years. I have never had an investigation like one that I previously had. Every single one is like, oh, activity's here today. That's weird. So you just kind of got to let the building tell you where to go. Now we have another room right here. This is our blue room. Blue room does have a lady that we believe has some mental issues still that hangs out in this space. So if you are feeling emotionally affected in this room, we just had a sound in here too. Yeah. If you're feeling emotionally affected in this space, it is very possible that it is her. Happy, sad, angry, mad, unexplained roller coaster of emotions. It's probably her energy affecting you. Now, this is a great room for sitting and watching the hallway too. I don't have a name.
Oh, you don't have a name. Okay.
I try not to give out names unless we can confirm them. There's been a bunch of different names captured in here. So I generally leave it as you get what you get because I don't want to mislead you in a direction that may not interact with you. No, that was right there.
Yeah, it was in that corner.
So we have had a shadow figure that has been seen between window and bed. Even when you're sitting in here watching the hallway, just kind of you see it. I do know one team that has captured it. It seems to be wearing a hat sometimes, which is interesting. I like watching the hallway from this side because we know there's a shadow man down there, and we don't necessarily have as much of that down here, but both ways, highly recommend keep an eye on the hallway. That being said, the building did close in 2010. It is because of disability uncompliance, so they weren't able to take care of the disabled patients. So basically that's what shut the building down. It wasn't malpractice or anything like that. It was just that the building wasn't up to code.
Where are we at, ladies and gentlemen?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Wait, what's the name of this place? No, I'm just kidding.
So I thought I knew where we were going, and I have no idea where we're going.
We are over by the women's rooms. This is the women's ward.
This is the blue room.
Yeah. So this is.
Yeah,
what
where
was she
there's
saying
a.
about this one?
There's a.
I'm sorry, if you.
Oh no, you're good.
There was a woman that stayed here, and people get emotionally affected in this room.
Oh, that's
what
this
she was
one,
saying.
and she didn't have a name for this one. So do we start in here?
Good.
Just start here and then work our way around.
Alright, so we're in the blue room. This is over in the women's ward. We just finished setting up. We have some cat balls on the beds and music box back in the hall, as well as REM pod over here.
Alright, I'm gonna start up the music box right now. Once it's done calibrating, that's something in front of it. Alright.
Let's have a chat.
First word or what?
First word, let's have a chat. Could you tell us your name? My name is Chris.
My name is Gio.
My name is Chella.
My name is Arlene.
Could you please tell us your name? It's a mystery what your name is. We came
Grounding.
in. Grounding? We came in here earlier trying to request a name during our tour, and she couldn't give us a name.
Cruz.
Cruz, like a last name or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a last name.
Grounding. Was she talking about something about like the cemeteries? Like grounding? Or no? Or she was just talking about like burials?
Oh, when Chella asked about the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. that there was, what she call it? The Porter Cemetery or something like that?
Yeah, I can't remember if that sounds right though.
I think that's what it was. She was saying it was Porter, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong on that.
The forest remembers all who enter
Whoa.
for reasons.
That's actually
The
crazy.
forest remembers all who enter for reasons. What are the reasons that the forest remembers?
That's what we were talking about the forest earlier.
Yeah.
Like even like
staying away from the forest
like-
and that too.
there's like I was
Lost.
Lost in the forest? Is that what you're referring to? Are you lost in the forest?
for any other spirits out here. We have 2 devices in these hallways that you could set off and they won't harm you. One has a red light and one is right here shaped like a coffin. Feel free to step in front of them. So for a spirit here, feel free to get close to this antenna and set it off like this. If there's any other spirit here, you can walk in front of this one just like this. God, why is it like that?
Is the red light on there?
Suffer.
Suffer?
Yeah, the battery's on there. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't play like that.
Did you suffer while you were here? She makes people feel a lot of different emotions while she's here, so I assume there was a lot of suffering that happened.
Just feel like if you stare over there long enough, like your eyes start to just like,
Play tricks on you.
Like literally like at Waverly Hills.
Why? I was seeing perfectly fine. Just kidding.
Well, it's just like showing the long ass hallways here.
You're good.
I feel like
It's all
I just
luck.
heard a crack behind me.
A crack?
Yeah. Or like, you know when you push a wall and like you hear that sound?
Oh, so like it could have been like some of the paint falling.
Or like somebody leaning against the wall.
Yeah.
I like
That's literally what it sounded like.
I like literally been hearing like those cracks during the tour.
Does anybody know anything about the Shadow Man? We hear that there's a shadow figure that likes to peek around from door frames. Do you know anything about him? We were getting a lot of stuff on the apps and then it went kind of silent.
For real. That's a true statement there.
The camera will not focus on the doorway for some reason. It'll
Basement
focus.
holds darkness.
Basement
Whoa.
holds darkness.
And that's actually crazy because literally the basement is the most like active spot here where the evil entity is at. Or,
That's
The
what we're
Joker.
soon
Yeah,
to
the
be
Joker.
doing an Estes method as well tonight.
yeah.
Can you
But-
tell us more about?
The darkness it holds.
Yeah.
Silence is key. Did you hear that?
You guys heard that?
I heard that. Could you make another noise for us, please?
Jason.
Jason.
Virtue.
Virtue. Are you saying Jason is the shadow man that we inquired for? Are you saying that's what his name is Jason?
The child wants help.
The child wants help.
This is the little boy or Susie?
Virtue is behavior showing high moral standards.
Showing high.
Wait, it said the little boy needs help?
Yeah,
It
little
says
boy.
the child
child.
wants help.
Oh, the child wants help.
But we hear about a little boy and a little girl named Susie as well. Can you give us a confirmation?
Did you hear that?
Was that your stomach or what?
It's hungry.
You just ate.
Garsha.
Garcia. We're getting like a lot of Hispanic last names.
Garcia? Is that
It
what
said Garcia, but it says Garcia.
Garcia.
Garcia. Garcia. Kind of makes me feel like we should have brought that book out.
12.
12. The child needs help.
Lyra.
Lyra.
It's giving all sorts of names or
I kind
what?
of feel like that name was actually in the book Lyra because I slightly remember that name. And we never got Lyra before on the
Yeah.
Necrometer ever. So 12 Lyra, are you referring to the little girl that Chella was asking about just now?
Gaining more energy.
Getting more energy.
to whatever entity or spirit in here, could you show yourself to us? Or even just to myself? I'm staring down the hallway right now. Would you be able to show yourself to me? Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was loud.
Thank you for making that noise. Could you do it again for us? No, that was loud though. And that time it wasn't my stomach.
Wait, is it like over?
Can you stay a while?
Can you stay a while?
You will definitely be here a while to try to talk to you.
50.
50.
My camera will not focus.
At the door?
Yeah, and now it's like all messed up. It won't focus at all.
Emotion.
Different emotions in this room.
Do you cause people to feel different emotions in this room? Do you want people to feel what you had to feel when you were here?
I also remember her saying that.
Ancient spirit.
Ancient spirit.
That's crazy.
I remember her saying like about the emotions. How she's like happy, sad, angry, stuff like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient spirit, though, is that the Joker or somebody else? I put a fresh camera battery in this and it's just about to die.
Actually,
Yeah.
Like earlier said it was gaining.
gaining energy.
Gaining energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's taking the energy from your battery in general. That's crazy.
We're here to help.
Jason is yearning for peace.
Jason is what?
Yearning for peace.
Didn't we get Jason a little bit ago
Yeah.
too?
Mm-hmm. Like little, like,
What if Jason is like the little boy?
because say
or
Jason
something?
and virtue, but yeah.
Yeah, it could be the little boy because they said that the child needs help.
Right.
Mhm.
And he's yearning for peace now.
So like he desires.
Trees twist and grow.
The heck?
What kind of descriptions are these?
Right. Trees twist and grow.
And I was talking about the forest.
Oh, grown.
Stuff about the
Grown,
forest
not real
earlier.
grown. Yeah, and it said something literally about the forest earlier.
Demon.
No. What about a demon? Is there one here? Is that who twists and groans and calls himself the tree? Just kidding, guys. That's trippy, man. Because isn't the behind us? No, it isn't trees behind us, huh? It's just fields.
Because that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, there's
Contentment.
not really a forest.
Garsha isn't allowed here.
Garcia isn't allowed here. I don't know who Garcia is.
And hope is but a memory.
When hope is but a memory.
It's actually crazy. Like we never gotten like words like that.
Full-on
Right.
sentences, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And hope is but a memory. It's sad. I mean, you can imagine being in a place like this and feeling like there is no hope.
Going back to the emotional side of things.
Yeah.
Would you like us to move locations? It's feeling a little dry and whatnot. I think we probably should move on to the casket room. Probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So we wrap up, grab our materials, and head over to the casket room.
Cheerios. What'd you say?
Materials.
Cheerios. I thought you said we're gonna grab Cheerios. I was like,
Someone's hungry.
Upset me.
What? Don't upset me.
upset me. Are you upset that we're leaving this room?
Or upset that we're laughing,
Want to
Upset
get a little
about
bit of
the Cheerios?
emotions.
messing up with their emotions.
For any spirits here, we're not here to disrespect you at all. We're just here tonight to have a conversation with you. What happened?
No, I thought you were gonna go with the all due respect line. Famous line of 2024.
Oh. We
We come.
we come in peace. We mean you no harm.
We really do. I don't mean to laugh about that. We do come in peace and mean you no harm. All due respect.
We're just here to learn about your story and open up
Sinister.
conversation with you.
Sinister.
Sinister.
Because you get demon over there, and now we get sinister on mine.
Mm-hmm. And then we got ancient spirit
Ancient spirit.
before that.
I'm by your side.
I'm by your side. Which one of us?
We're in a circle. Can you say one of our names? We introduced ourselves earlier.
Can you make a sound next to one of us, whoever you're standing by?
Ain't no way.
Hmm.
Did you move?
No. Did you hear something by me?
No, I heard something like right here. Like I don't know. Kind of sound
People
like
are coming.
People are coming. Who is coming?
Is it good people or is it bad people? But literally nothing out here for devices. There's a cat ball right here. God, you can see my breath hard. This is a room where there's a coffin.
not this room, but the room to the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Is
did
it okay if we come enter? Right here.
So what were you gonna say?
What did she say this room was used for?
So this is a patient's room. This is actually not original. This is something somebody donated about 10 years ago as a trigger object because yay, paranormal people are morbid and apparently ghosts will talk to you more if you bring in a casket. Funny enough, it worked for a while. We did get a lot of EVP and a lot of voice phenomena in here. It was a lady's voice saying, hate it, get it out, disrespect. We don't get a whole lot of that anymore. Just is what it is. It's kind of just been accepted and again moving on. But in the last 4 months, we've had something new happening and I think it's kind of awesome. So one of those groups, I've had twice now that it's happened while I'm giving tours, but one group that was investigating that had it first happen, they captured it on audio while they were videoing investigating the hallway. They were still in the hallway out here. Nobody was in this room. The sound they capture is
Shut.
Oh.
squeak, thud, very clear. And then, of course, it's two grown men running down a hallway screaming and yelling like, it's the casket, you know. But that's not anything you expect to come from this room at all. That's a big movement. So how cool is that? I don't know if they're making the sound or if they're actually moving it, but how cool is that? We do get a lot of voice stuff in here. Surprisingly, a lot of men's voices back here. But this is where we talk about George Wilkins and Michael Malone and those names that I brought up a little earlier. This is above the footprint of the first basement. So this is where the first house sat. The one that's in the pictures down in the front, in the main room. So there's other things that could be in this space because it served another 60 plus years as a different house prior to this building being built. Although the levels are not the same heights.
Something else she said is this room is above the original basement blueprint, right? So they have a lot of spirits that were from the original farmhouse and not just.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Because it was that William guy.
Mm-hmm.
William was his name?
Yeah. We'll put it right next to her head.
Maybe run pod in the in-between right here.
You can, yeah.
It's so dark in here that we can light up here.
Yeah, I think that's the battery's dead. I think the battery's going down. Because then it's going to start going purple and then blue. And then green and then red.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a dead battery. Battery's getting ready to die.
But like once again, guys, it is like insanely cold in here that some of these devices can only be used in certain temperatures. So like them going off can also like cause some sort of like, what would you call it? Like
a defect or what?
Yeah, I guess you could say defect.
Interference.
Yeah, interference.
Well, you said they're in the back for sure though?
For that, you'll
And
have
the-
to turn off.
I thought that was a word.
So are we good?
The REM pod or what?
Yeah.
For real, because like it stopped now, but like the
Like,
back.
was it me being close to it that it was shutting off or?
I don't even know.
When you stepped away, it literally went back to normal.
Yeah.
It's like you have to get pretty close to it, right, for that to set off.
So was that like legit?
Who knows?
If that was you doing that, could you go set it off again? Just go touch that antenna.
So we set up this REM pod earlier. It started going off like crazy. Is there any way you could come back and touch that REM pod again for us? Could you prove to us that it was you standing there and it wasn't a fluke? Rider?
Is that R?
R-I-D-E-R, like you're writing.
Restaurant.
And then crash.
Restaurant?
Crash Rider Restaurant. Maybe one of the workers at the restaurant crashed.
Animal.
Animal. Wasn't she saying that there was a crashing sound
Maverick?
downstairs by the washer, and they were wondering if it was the raccoon or not?
Oh, yeah.
Restaurant. That's
Yeah.
like kind of where the kitchen area
The
is.
kitchen is the restaurant,
Yeah.
the cooking area. That's interesting. That's a good put together. And just to prove to like fans, like the bell always does not go off.
Yeah.
This is literally proof right there that the bell doesn't always go off.
It's crazy because even like mentally insane people were housed here. Like poor people were housed here. Disabled people were housed here. Like very eclectic group of people were housed here.
Okay, Josh Heard, don't hit yourself.
Like it kind of reminds us a lot about Malvern Manor.
It really does in ways. I mean, it is also a manor, but a bigger one at that.
Yeah.
Massive. I feel like this is a more dead place than the other location was just in. Hence the coffin. Oh, speaking of. Like just turn the spirit box on and just let it shuffle. We could try that. I had
Where's William?
William.
No.
Isn't that his name?
Yes. Is that William?
Yes, it just said William.
That's this room in here.
They keep making the bell go off. I wonder if we need to
Blame.
go back in
I
there.
was about to say that.
They blame.
Blame.
Because I was going to say the REM pods haven't gone off, but the bell keeps going
That's
off.
crazy because I literally
Trying to
just
tell us
walked
where
in
they
here
want.
as you got that too.
Oh shit, sorry.
My bad.
One at a time, fellas. Ladies and gents. One at a time. William, are you in this room? Could you give us 2 dings for yes? 1 for no? Is that who we're communicating right now? Is
Smell.
William?
Smell.
Smell.
She said there was a lot of olfactory manifestations here as well.
We can change the batteries on this. Can you say the name William in this device in my hand?
Yeah. Or what?
Yeah.
Was it the REM pod?
No, like some sort of voice or something.
Where? What kind of voice?
Like it literally sounds like just like in the distance. Like I don't know if it's outside or in the hallways, but like it literally sounds like people like mumbling.
Yeah. It kind of sounded like a sigh or a hum or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
You guys heard that through the shuffling?
No, like outside, like in real person.
In real life.
Or, yeah.
A real person.
Yeah.
Well, I think
There's
that,
a real person? Oh no.
that window takes us to our vehicles, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, this one takes us to our vehicles.
I can send you signs.
I can send you signs.
I can send you signs.
Please do.
What kind of signs are you going to send us?
Shadowy figure.
Shadowy figure?
A shadowy figure.
Safe.
Safe?
Safe?
Safe.
I said I could send you signs. We asked for what signs they're going to give us, and it tells us a shadowy figure.
Safe.
And then safe. Where will we see this shadowy figure at? Could you give us a floor? First floor?
Moments slipping away.
You know
And
what?
unseen in the cell.
It's unseen in the cell, moments slipping away. Like it's
Alongside it.
alongside it.
But earlier it said second, and
Yeah.
we're on the second floor
That's
technically.
exactly where I was going with it. You knew where I was going with it because I was literally getting ready to say that as all this started interrupting me. But no, that's crazy because it said second floor, and now it's saying it's unseen in the cell, moment slipping away, because it says the shadow figure is going to be seen, or we can see one that's going to give us a sign, and our moment is slipping away from seeing it.
Remember when she said when we were in the basement,
That's
something
trippy.
about the cutout? That's where that would lead to the, like the old cellar or something.
Oh
like
yeah, that was in the basement. That was the original basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that below us?
Serenity.
Like below us? Yeah, the original basement. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the original basement
Oh,
is
yeah,
directly
on the
below
second
us.
floor.
Because this was part of the old building.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd be right.
This is our weird mirror. The weird mirror, I mean, we get pictures that people take of this mirror where they have other faces looking back at them, or figures sometimes showing up behind them, or even their own pictures being distorted for some reason from that mirror. So I'm not sure what that's about. Some people do like to do other things with the mirror, you know, Bloody Mary, scrying. Yeah, if you had Bloody Mary for real, just think about that for a moment. If that was a real thing, is this where you want her to come out and get you? I would say no, but people try. But yeah, people do try scrying in that mirror. I teach that, but it's not one of the mirrors I would want to use for doing that.
Don't you need like a candle to do that?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Just enough light source to be able to see in.
Oh.
Could be anything.
I've never
Yeah.
shined before.
I teach with battery candles in classes when I teach it, because most places won't let you have fire.
Right.
So yeah.
Interesting. Sounds like we gotta take a class later.
This is our main stairs. We have had a full body apparition that has been seen on these stairs. The owner Jay was coming up around the corner. He saw a woman on the second step down from the top. So she was facing this direction when he came up to the landing, and she turned and she took a step up and she disappeared. Middle of the day. Clear enough that she had long gray hair, long white gown or nightgown, older lady. I mean, he saw her. It was a woman.
So it was a lady in white or what?
Pretty much, yeah. We don't really have any other information about her other than her name may be Rose. It might be Violet, or maybe she likes flowers. We've had both of those come through. Other people have seen full and partial apparitions on these stairs. Some people smell perfume. I laugh because other people have had other smells, and I'm like, I'm glad that I don't get the paranormal smells, because you can have those, because BO and urine, no thank you. This is room 200. This is a room that's known for touch. This is actually where the owner had his first experience. He decided to spend the night here when they were working on the building shortly after they bought it. He chose to sleep in here. Had his dog with him. The dog laid down on the floor. Shortly after going to sleep, he's woke up by something grabbing his toes. Like, what the heck? First experience, that's insane. Not just once, but several times, something's grabbing his toes. The dog is barking frantically at whatever is not visibly there. And he ended up calling Cindy and is like, you're not gonna believe this, it's still happening. She's like, what is wrong with the dog? Crazy part is a few weeks later, their nephew came through, did an investigation, did not know this story or that anything happened in the room, just empty, clean slate, checking out the building. He comes back, he's got an EVP from room 200 of a deep man's voice, and it says, I grabbed you. It's super clear. I don't know if you just heard that back there.
I thought it was over there.
You heard one that way?
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna say
heard
there was
one
one
that
that
way.
way for sure.
So again, for any spirits here, this device in my hand allows you to communicate in it. Feel free to say any words or sentences so we can understand what you're trying to say. Once again, my name is Gio.
Perfect. It's gone. I catched it.
Or use that device in the hallway. They won't harm you. It's crazy because literally like the first 2 rooms that we investigated, that hasn't gone off like at all.
At all.
And it's still in the hallway. We're on the other side of the building where this is the men's, right?
Yeah.
Phil.
Fill or kill? Fill?
Maybe that's Phil deciding.
And again, guys, the sensor of the music box is pointing that way. So like we're nowhere near it, like it won't go off like that.
Or with me just sitting here too.
Yeah.
Avoid.
Avoid. What do we need to avoid?
Mountain trailhead.
Mountain trailhead.
Could you give us the name of the person that's setting off this music box in the hallway?
What did it say earlier? Phil.
Phil.
Oh, Phil. Like Phil.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there.
He's over there. He's over there by the box.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
I keep feeling like someone's behind me in this corner. for some reason. Can you make a sound back there if there's somebody back there?
1800s. Cleanse your home.
Cleanse your home, 1800s. What do we got? What did it say?
What did that one say?
Agnes?
This one said desolate crossroads.
The
Just-
crossroads, like the spot downstairs in the basement?
Oh, cat going off.
Where? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I knew somebody was back there.
Arlene is in the way.
Huh?
Hallway.
Bro, no.
Is it getting good or what?
Hell yeah.
It won't focus over there.
No, that's crazy. The cat balls go off by like physical touch.
Is that the original Kemble or is that the Death Marble?
It's an original one.
The original?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one, yeah.
Is it? Okay. Something just fell right here. Hold on, what is that? Is that a spider web, Arlene?
Huh?
What is this? Right here, right in front of me. Look in the mirror.
I hate it.
Right here, look. It's like it's going down.
Oh,
It's like literally right here, right in front of me. Something just randomly just popped up. And then like, I just followed it like from all the way down to right here to right in front of me. What did it say?
Horrible.
Horrible?
And yours a second ago said I hate it.
Mine said I hate it?
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it.
There's no spider though, right?
No, I hope not.
Oh, cat hole. I know somebody's like over in this area.
Vampire what?
This one said trip, and then this one said vampire is at the location.
Vampire is at
That's
the
crazy, 'cause
location.
it said vampire cat like not too
So,
long ago.
just real quick.
I'm not even wearing my fangs today.
Oh, I was gonna say, just real quick, show me your fangs.
I don't have them in today, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because you usually like have them on, right? The
Yeah.
Fangs.
But we've gotten two type of vampire things.
what did yours say?
That was my ankles. Whenever the cat wall was going off,
Oh,
and no, it was actually when that string or whatever was falling in front of me.
riverbank.
Riverbank. Cat wall again.
I can do it.
I can do it.
What could you do?
It said it hated earlier, so what if it hates the cat paw? It's trying to like, get it off.
Flash.
It's trying to get it off the bed.
It's flashing, yeah. Now that I have my camera on the cat ball over there, could you set that off one more time for me? Can you do it in 5 seconds?
What did that say?
Ooh, and it goes off right now instead of 5 seconds.
This one said this effect on my phone.
This effect?
Yeah.
This one said love. I thought it said glove.
I thought it said glove too. I was like, oh my god.
Joy.
Thus far, this is the most active we had so far tonight.
Yeah.
It's a joy.
And sometimes that usually happens like to us. Like sometimes the night starts off like calm, and then eventually
quiet?
it goes like up in activity.
What was I telling you guys when we went over here though? That it
Cat
felt
ball
a
again?
lot different over here.
Yeah, in this corner, in this side of the hallway.
Yeah, the men's ward feels way different than it did on the
I
other
mean, not
side.
only that, like you called it, saying you keep on feeling something behind you.
That REM pod hasn't gone off.
Weakness.
Weakness.
We're sick with the sniffles. Cat ball
Cat
again. Thank you for continuously sending out that cat ball. We greatly appreciate it. By any chance, could you give us your name in any of these devices? Because we haven't got a name in here
My
yet,
name
right?
is Betty.
So,
No.
are you serious?
Are you? No way, did
Like
not.
right after. Or
Literally.
Right after.
My name is Benny or what?
Betty?
Oh, Betty.
But we're on the men's side.
Betty.
Interplay.
Interplay?
Interplay, yeah. Right? Interplay?
Wait, where was that? On yours or what?
Yeah. She got my name is Betty on hers. Interplay was on mine. Betty, are you still here with us? If so, set off that cat ball again. We would prefer you use the REM pod. But cat ball is just as good. I started to get hot. Thank you.
There she goes.
It's crazy.
That is.
I have another one in my pocket. Do we have anything on this bed right here?
No. The one behind me? The one in here? Oh yeah, equipment bag.
Once you set it up in front of it, or like closer to the end.
Well, you can put the equipment bag on that rocking chair.
Grid light. We're gonna point it against the hallway or what?
Yeah, we can.
I'm touching your leg.
Oh, oh,
Whose leg?
that's definitely Chella's.
Oh, did you hear that?
What?
There's a sound back there.
What'd it say?
What did it say?
Or what it sound like. Sorry.
It sounds like a little cap.
Wait, are you sure this is like the front? Because like, what building is that at? Desolate graveyard. The cemetery that's in front of this building?
Oh shit.
Floating. It's you said floating.
Floating?
Sometimes spirits float in the cemeteries.
Cultural revolutions. But no, there's literally like a cemetery like right across the Edinburgh Manor.
Not only that, but there's also a second cemetery that's unmarked.
And potentially a third that nobody knows where it is.
Retraceable. We're gonna start up the spirit box, see if any spirits
Spirit
can
box again?
What?
Oh, okay, no, you're right. My
see if
fault.
any spirits can potentially communicate within this.
Look, I'm here.
Look right here,
God.
and you were looking in the mirror. That's trippy. And the cat ball's going off now.
I thought I saw something, but I think it was just a light glare.
I don't know, because it said look right here.
Yeah, but I don't know. It definitely showed up in the camera, but I'm not sure if it's just light interference or what.
Don't be fearful.
Don't be fearful. No way. That's crazy. It's like his attack, like trying to communicate specifically with you. Could you give us her name of who you're trying to communicate, or his? Use this device that Gio just turned on. Who are you targeting, or who are you trying to communicate with?
Did I just say
I think so. Ground. As we were talking about cemeteries and all that.
Music box.
Huh? Oh, the music box on the ground.
Possession. Flash.
Slow that for possession. This one?
First something. Could have sworn I heard like a soft voice saying like devil.
Can you step away from that music box, please? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Could you step away? Apparently don't like me. Chella, how about you ask?
Christopher.
Whoa! Whoa! Why?
Why?
It's crazy.
Oh, my camera just died, I think.
Actually?
Yeah, my camera. Yep, see?
What?
Camera just died.
Does it usually die quickly?
I mean, I just changed that battery, right?
Yeah, she
You guys
literally
saw me
just changed.
changed that battery.
She literally changed it when we were in that other room, the first one we started.
Necklace.
Oh my god. That
Did it say necklace?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Christopher necklace.
it's because I was tugging at it.
Oh,
In the stillness of dusk.
Do you have another battery? You just had two.
I just had 2 in my pocket, yeah.
So time to charge Jella's battery. Why?
Jella.
It's cold. I'm sorry.
Last patient's room, first patient's room on tour where we get to talk about an assault. So between 2 buildings and 160 plus years, we have records of 1. Believable. Pretty good records, right? We didn't have good records. We just don't have records of most of the things that happened. The lady that was associated directly with this bed behind you guys right over here, that bed, she was repeatedly sexually assaulted in that bed. The documentation does not say whether it was staff or patient, so they're protecting a name, so we don't know for sure who it was. We do get a lot of evidence that relates to that. Sometimes we do get male voices and things in here also. I don't know if you guys do Estes sessions, but this room is pretty interesting for that, especially if you sit them on the bed. We do get a lot of other stuff in here. We have had children and other ladies and things in this room. I think that for the most part, things know in the building that this is a place where a lot of people come to communicate because everybody's like, oh, that room, we want to go investigate that room. And so I think a lot of the building knows that this is a talking place. I love that he's checking the hallway out because the hallway is actually one of the biggest things about this room. We have had disembodied voices from that hallway loud enough that we've actually done full sweeps of the building to make sure somebody didn't break in. And it's happened more than once. We do get a lot of interactions with motion sensors and REM pods at the intersection. Somebody on the hallway kind of creeping around the corner, paying attention to what you're doing in here. Don't know who it is, but it's usually male. Because most of the disembodied voices are male coming from that hallway. So again, this was not a hospital, so they didn't do a lot of treatment. They didn't have doctors on staff for the majority of the time when it was a county home. That would have been contracted in to have people take care of patients. So space for taking care of patients was very minimal. We did not have spaces for procedures, so we were not treating psychosis. We did not do things like lobotomies or electroshock therapy or anything like that. We don't have the facilities for any of that here. They would have been shipped up to Independence, which is where MHI is, which is the Mental Health Institute. That is not that far away if they were going to see somebody for treatment. And the little handwritten notes, some of those do say went to Independence. So you know at that point that that's one of our insane patients getting treatment.
Good luck.
Thanks, I'm gonna need it.
Ooh,
That's temperature, right?
this is ours?
Yeah, it's ours. Oh, purple?
Yeah, and this is a brand new battery. And it shuts off.
Oh, that's crazy, like literally just purple?
Yeah, purple and blue.
No, for real?
Uh-huh, those both.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Let's go under.
We got the bell set up right here. As it goes off.
On my way.
On my way. Where are you on your way to?
The underground.
You're on your way to the underground?
The basement or what?
Yeah, it could be the basement or it could be like the, what do you call it?
Stop, he's
The
coming.
cemetery.
Stop, he's coming, the Joker.
It could be the Joker, yeah.
Is this the Joker spirit?
Who's coming?
There's two women laying on these beds right now. You can tell them any words, and they will repeat those words so we could hear your voice. So, again, go ahead and tell them anything.
In front.
In
And
front.
that spiked up green at the same time.
She said spirit.
She said spirit at
Yeah.
the front, spirit. Is it the hallway that we're looking down right now? Is that where?
I think she said Nancy.
Bro.
Wait, that's actually going to
Look
yellow.
how high that's going. That's already spiking.
And like I'm at a good distance right now.
Always here.
Always here.
EMF right
Is
there.
this your home? Is that what you're referring to? This is your home?
Very something.
Very something.
Could you give us the name of the spirit that is here in this room right now?
Up.
Second floor.
Second floor.
So whatever floor is right above this one, I think it's the mirror room, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I want to say it might be the mirror room.
Is it working?
Is it working?
Is what working?
If you're referring to any of the REM pods, just step up next to them. They'll set off.
Watch out.
What are you watching out for?
Check your thumb.
Behind you.
Check your phone behind you.
You said check your phone or check your throat.
I'm pretty sure it said check your phone.
And then Chella said behind you.
Behind you, yeah. Who are you referring to? Behind who? Could you give us a name? Say a name of who you're behind.
Going?
Go outside.
Go outside, go outside.
Are,
Nothing.
Nothing.
are you gonna be waiting for us outside?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, my name is Gio.
My name is Chris.
I have wisdom to share.
I have wisdom to share. Arlene and Chella are both underneath the Estes method. That's who we are communicating to you with or through. We've given you our names. Could you give us your name?
Going soft.
Going soft.
Spirit?
Soft spirit.
She keeps on saying spirit.
Spirit.
This is actually our first time ever doing like a dual Estes method, I guess you could say, when we have two people under at the same time, and we're here asking questions right now currently.
It was said that there was a patient that was laying in a bed that Arlene is laying in right now that was S.A'd.
Share?
We're trying to share this story that is correct. Could you possibly tell us if there was a patient or a worker that was doing the essay?
A spirit.
A visitor.
Visitor. So it wasn't a patient and it wasn't
Same.
a
Whatever.
coworker. Was it a
My
patient?
home.
My home. A visitor from my home.
Do you think they had like some sort of connection?
Nail guy.
Nailba.
Noba.
Nale and then space
B.A.
B.A.
Girl.
Girl.
A girl was S8.
Take one.
Take one.
What do you mean by take one?
She's twitching over here.
Super.
You said that it was a visitor that was doing the essay. Did you know who this visitor was?
Follow me.
Follow me.
Downstairs.
Follow me down.
80s.
80s. The visitors.
That'd be a problem.
That'd be a problem to follow me downstairs.
8.
8 problems are downstairs.
Yeah. Remember in the very beginning we got 80?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to us.
We're trying to listen to you. We're trying to put the puzzles together.
No.
No. So there's a device in this room that was setting off a couple of times before we started. That device is the bell over here. Anyway, you could put your energy into this bell and set that bell off twice for us. 2 times for yes, 1 time for no.
We don't mean harm. We're just here to have a
Chaser.
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 It did.
Are you saying that there's going to be something that's going to be chasing us around this building? Or following us at that?
Imposter.
Imposter. Who's the imposter?
Enter.
They're all down.
They're all
They're
down.
all down. The imposters are all down.
Because there's like allegedly 7. It's between like 5 to 7 demons inside the
Downstairs.
basement. Yeah.
Heat.
But the main
We
one,
could use some,
the main one is the Joker. Again.
right? The tall spirit.
Everyone. A
Bedding.
dozen down here.
Bedding?
Bedding. And they're laying in what?
Beds or what?
Select.
Select.
Friend.
Select a friend.
Could you tell us a little bit?
I am.
God, it's crazy because it said something about solo and splitting up and select a friend, and
Same.
we were talking about earlier about like when we do our loans that we'll select a location for another person. That's crazy. That's intense. That's mad intense. That's something different for sure.
Next to you.
Next to who?
Horton?
Twin. Love you.
Twin.
Twin, love you. Are these twin beds or no?
They are.
Are they?
Camera. Friend.
Camera friend.
Are you standing next to me?
Punching.
Punching.
Punching?
Who are you punching and why are you punching?
Camera? Like they're literally talking about me or what?
Probably. The one with the camera and
Come
then
down here.
to the basement for the Joker?
What am I-
would happen if we come
Maybe.
downstairs? Maybe. What would happen if we come downstairs?
Listen.
Listen, okay, we'll be quiet for 10 seconds.
Down here. Come and find us.
Come and find us down here.
Flickering.
Flickering? That her light is literally flickering.
What the
Like I don't know if you can tell through like night
Ready?
vision.
So it's flickering.
Like I'm gonna put it
It's
on.
literally flickering.
I'm gonna put it on regular mode.
Yeah, go ahead.
See if we can capture it.
Swear I heard a bitch.
Now it's
Please don't go.
Don't go where? To the basement or don't go now? Don't end this session? Do you hear that?
I swear something just touched my leg.
Actually, or
So it's not to some.
I think that was her stomach.
Found the item.
Found the item.
Told you.
Told you.
She just says something. She thinks someone. Just
Are you touching Chella right now?
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Once again, you do not have the permission to touch us or
Stay
Chella
on. It's hard.
or Arlene.
Something keeps like touching my thigh.
Should we pull them out or what?
Who's touching Chella?
Spirit here.
A spirit here? Could you give us the name of that spirit that is touching her?
Just leave.
Just leave. Do you want us to end this Estes method?
And the first.
In the first Estes method?
It can be like that, yeah.
It's starting to get mad cold again.
I feel like
What?
this Estes method is giving us like.
Estes?
What?
After I said this Estes method is giving us like warnings, specifically like going down inside the basement.
Hurry.
Okay, we're gonna pull both of these women out of the Estes method so we could continue communicating with you.
Is it earphones? It said earphones.
For real?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Jesus, did you jump or what?
It said earphones. It said earphones.
Year. That was like the most interesting Estes method ever.
Great.
Something
Yeah.
kept trying to grab my finger or something.
For real?
Yeah, it was like I was like I don't know if it was this because I don't know, I couldn't see obviously, but it like
That's
kept
crazy.
tugging right here.
Like it was constantly trying to lead us to the basement.
Yeah, like it kept on giving us warnings like don't go down there, like between y'all.
The feeling on my thighs like reminds me of like my nails doing that, like pointy sharp nails.
You felt something on your thigh too?
You felt something on your
Yeah,
thigh?
just like
Your left thigh too?
yeah,
What
right
the
here, right here, literally.
Yeah, mine was like it like moved up.
Mine
It
was
started like
it
right
was
here and it
a
was like
it was
a few
barely
times.
barely like a touch, but I could feel like something literally right there.
Mine like felt like claws, like nails, like if I were to do that to myself.
Loki felt like beside the wall, like some pressure, too.
For real? Like someone sitting on the bed?
No, like somebody was laying there too.
There kept being this like deep, grumbly, incoherent. It would be like super silent for a while, and then there would be like this deep, growly, grumbly sound. But I had no idea. It didn't sound like words. It was just noise. I don't know. There was nothing I could like pull from
Like
it.
make
Yes.
out. Yeah.
Did I just say yes?
Yes.
Bro.
It's pretty interesting. Like you guys almost seem like you're talking to each other in ways.
That's why I really wanted to try like 2 people under Estes at the same time.
Yeah, that was our like first time ever doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
mine
a
too.
Double S's. Yeah.
I'm curious to watch it back because I was like in a different
Under.
world,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. Why don't you should wear the raccoon hat?
The what?
The raccoon hat?
I got you.
There's a raccoon hat?
Yeah, the Davy Crockett hat. I got you. I'll put it on. I'll put this down and then
Put it
on
maybe
top.
over that so you don't
Yeah.
get head lice or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeehaw! They call me Davy Crockett.
Rider.
Again?
I'm the writer.
No way. RYDER. That's what I plan to name my future son. RYDER writer. That's the
One.
The one son.
Malvern
yeah,
Manor.
The first son.
I only have one son.
Malvern Manor 1.
Like that.
Right.
We are at a Manor. So does this upset you, or does this trigger yourself with the Davy Crockett hat? Well, it was Davy Crockett for the hat. Yeah, it was Davy Crockett for the hat.
I don't know, that name reminds me of from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, Davy Crockett was like
Mr.
a
Crockett.
old school show back in the day, where guy, I guess, And he would always wear this raccoon hat. So that's what he was kind of known for, was like having this raccoon hat. Good old Davy Crockett. I actually had a report on him back in my days.
Should we all chill on beds or what?
Yeah.
Mud, MED. Yeah, you're definitely not tripping, but I see the green light. It's just not dinging.
Probably because of the cold or what?
That's a good chance, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what I was doing.
In the power of Jesus Christ, you must turn this on. You will ding when I turn right.
I'm turning spirit talker on.
So I said access, going to leave, absolutely, and then agree.
I'm going to leave, absolutely, because you're not responding to their questions. And they got upset, saying I'm just going to leave because he's not answering.
How we doing over here?
I'm cold.
How we
I'm just
doing?
trying to make it through the night, man.
Just trying to get through the night, man.
How we doing over here?
I'm pretty sure my toes are gonna fall off.
First collab of 2025 or what? Right, is it?
First and only. No, I'm kidding.
What did it say?
Hold
It
on.
said.
Did it right?
It said investigate.
Investigate?
Yeah, as we're gonna like, or I don't mean as we're pretty much.
It said quit asking us questions and investigate.
That is what we're doing in this room. We're here to communicate with you tonight.
Tonight.
And we have devices on.
So if there's any spirit in this room, please make a noise. It is not real.
Said doorway to another realm.
Doorway to another realm. Are you talking about a mirror? Is that what you're referring to? A mirror? So to any of the spirits or entities in this room, we would like to introduce ourselves. If you could please give us your name. My name is Chris.
My name is Chella.
My name is Arlene.
And my name is Gio.
Could you please tell us your name and any of the 3 devices that we have out right now? We come in all due respect. We mean no harm. We just want to know who we are communicating with and be able to tell your story of how you are still here
When
at
the
this
moon is
manor.
bright.
When the moon is bright on a full moon.
It's literally gonna be a full moon in like one
Like
day or 2
tomorrow.
days.
Like
Yeah.
I will tell you my story when the moon is bright.
That's what it said before that. I will tell you my story.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when I was saying, I'll tell you, we're just here to tell your story,
Oh,
We are not.
and we are
We're
not.
not here to tell the story. I hear that there's a little girl named Susie here. Are you present with us right now, Susie?
God, I'm shivering so hard.
Calm down over the shivers.
Oh, what the hell? So
Your
I guess I
volume's
didn't.
down.
Yeah, my volumes was down or something.
Uh-huh.
There was shadows move. Adam, pay attention. She doesn't like you. I wonder if that was after asking about Susie, and then it's a creature just now.
It's a creature.
Rose.
Ooh, Rose from the stairs? Because it said Rose or
Oh.
Violet is the lady that stands at the stairs.
Yeah.
Her name may be Rose. It might be Violet. We've had both of those come through.
In the presence of it.
In
Teenager.
the presence
Teenager?
of it, a teenager? You got teenager on yours now?
Yeah, teenager.
Because I got teen on mine, didn't I? Right?
Was Rose a teenager? Do you want to tell us what happened to you?
God, my feet are insanely cold right now.
Yeah. Mine's starting to get a little close.
Like it's starting to hurt.
My toes were like I seen flashing out in the hallway. I don't know why. But I felt like I seen some flashing out there.
This location is so interesting because I feel like
Trust the woman.
trust the
Trust
woman.
the woman.
Is this the
Rose?
woman who protects this place?
Curse.
Cursed.
Mm-hmm. Curse.
The ancient demon.
Oh, curse. The ancient demon.
Mm-hmm.
Said ancient demon.
Yeah,
the
and mine
ancient
said
demon.
curse.
Didn't it say ancient time earlier?
It said ancient,
Ancient
spirit.
spirit.
Oh, ancient
Mhm.
spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us more about this? Ancient demon?
Is it possibly the Joker?
interdimensional beings.
Oh.
Oh, that's like a possession. What did you say?
We're all three different apps that we're getting
Like
connecting.
demonic.
Yeah.
Like I got a stand or something, but like performance and realms of light.
And
And
the realms of light.
yeah.
So saying that something was an open realm.
Glacial Labilus.
What?
What
What
about
even does that mean? Glacial.
Lagos level.
unrelenting despair?
Employing dark magic.
Employing
We keep
dark
getting a lot of
magic.
stuff about magic and sorcery.
Why is it going so crazy?
I am very lost.
Yeah, it's like something shifted in here.
Again, guys, what we're seeing right now, all of us, the necrometer is on the bed right here.
Something they
Intangible.
It's always a guess.
Haunted item. Sunday. Haunted item Sunday.
Today was Sunday.
It was Sunday, yeah.
Trying to turn this.
Beginning of our investigation was Sunday. And we brought a haunted item to this location.
Lizzie or what?
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire has started. What the heck?
Inject.
Inject. Maybe because of like the sickness or whatever. Like maybe like some of their meds they had to be injected. Could you say doctor? How about that? Could you say doctor? Who injected you?
What else can you tell us about this ancient demon?
We'll record for a bit.
Hands are cold.
Like feet are insanely cold.
How? I gave you thermal socks.
Austin,
Spurrier?
Charlie.
Charlie? The look on your face right now?
Because they kind of hurt.
A deceased family member.
Deceased?
One hypothermia.
Hold on, did you just say Charlie?
Yeah,
And then it says the deceased family member?
yeah, it said Austin then Charlie.
So I just had, like 5 years ago, an uncle passed away from cancer named Charlie.
Jeez, like from Whiteface.
Yeah. Is that what you're referring to? Give me a yes or a no. Because that's kind of crazy, like if you have family members like follow you and like protect you, you know?
Negative.
Negative, so that's wrong. Okay. Is it Charlie our attachment? Or is it Charlie from Mackie Bobby's?
Oh, true, huh?
Mm-hmm. But, I mean,
You are valued.
not like, how would it know all that information, you know? That's just me reaching at this point.
Did they get brighter in this room or not?
No, that's just because you don't have a camcorder in front of you no more.
Your eyes are adjusting.
Filming.
Filming?
We are filming.
You're left alone?
I'm not alone.
Oh, I'm not alone?
Where are you at?
I'm trying to find the button. I don't know how this turned on. I was trying to go to this mode.
Wait, flash it over here then with that red light?
My name is Rose.
No.
Yeah,
It said my name is Rose.
my name is Rose.
Rose, are you at the staircase by chance? Or are you the one seen over there?
We had already gotten Rose earlier too.
Yeah.
I am the demon.
I am the demon.
I am the demon.
Is Rose the demon?
I am the demon.
Just say echo here.
I gotta have David Crocky's hat on. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are cold here. Freezing our arses off. Investigating for you
This house.
at this house.
Crazy that literally this entire time the REM pod or dead bell in the middle hasn't gone off.
Well, Dead Bill, it's having its fluctuations.
But just words on the Spirit Talker apps.
About to go warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we leave, though, we heard that the shadow entity likes to make noises in the hallway. Can you make a noise out there for us?
Tears.
Of joy.
For fears.
Tears.
Tears.
I was hoping that they would like,
Pull you.
huh?
Pull you.
You know,
Oh.
like making noise with the pool balls.
Mm.
Oh, right in the pool room.
Yeah.
Or bang on the wall out there or something.
There's one spirit here.
Yeah, only one spirit is here.
Gio's calling it.
Go for yourself.
Oh my god.
Ain't no. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been asking for activity, and the second
In the
they're
morning.
talking to us, they're like,
I've never heard spirit talker cuss.
Why such words of profanity?
13.
Unknown grave, the cemetery that's unknown.
grave. Why like all of a sudden it just starts going crazy as soon as we get up and turn a little bit of light on?
Beyond here.
In the dark.
Beyond here in the dark.
weren't they talking about earlier there was a spirit that could see the light and only follow us because of the light. So I wonder if that spirit's drawn to us again.
Could be.
Jesus, are you good?
He's shivering over there. Call that shiver Gio.
Every time I try to put this back in my pocket,
It goes off.
Church.
Literally the
the
church.
church.
Where are we going?
To the church.
Church, the cat, the legend.
Chaos.
Chaos goes when you put it in your pocket. That's crazy.
Pregnant.
Pregnant?
Every time I try to put it away.
Are you pregnant?
No! It's been 2 years, okay?
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's been 2 years.
Look at that.
Calling
little
you
thing on
out.
The wall?
That guy. Or that little.
Rose, isn't that a rose right there? So, basement?
Yeah, basement.
Alright, let's go to the basement.
I call this the crossroads. Active room, active room, active room, active hallway led back to an active room. This is a great spot. Why? Because you can't stand facing all the doorways. Your back, you have to pick which one you're not facing.
So what we're pretty much going to do down here is an Estes method. Chris and I, like what we did earlier, the dual Estes method, but Gio and Chris are going to do it right here.
Do you enjoy scaring people?
Yep.
Oh my.
Well, I got scared enough I forgot I was in
I'm not
pain.
here. I'm at the ruins.
What the
What?
Wait, what?
Are you a human spirit that started turning into poltergeist?
Want